deserve a pat on the back. I do my own thing. I think we're on this earth for a short period of time. I'm not a big philosopher, but I think if you can do something meaningful in this life, that's what satisfaction really is, states Dean Ross, who is one of the most humble people you will ever get to meet. He possesses a quality most people do not have. That is the ability to truly care about others. Mr. Ross is the owner and proprietor of the Dock Shop in Red Bank, as well as the Bagel Oven, where he has been making bagels, arguably the best bagels in the area, since 1979. Dean has been involved in social action all his life. At the age of 12, he began his volunteer career at the hospital where his mom worked. Since then, he has participated in an immense amount of community service. He has visited special education classes, teaching them about the history of bagels and how to make them. He has been involved in a basketball program with Down syndrome players that has been running for over 30 years. He has taken many leadership roles in his temple, including the Monmouth Reform Temple, Mitzvah Day, where the whole congregation comes together to help their community. He has served as the chairman of the MRT Arts Festival, on the board of Jewish Heritage, affiliated with Horizons, where he donated backpacks, involved with the Follow Through Fund, where he raised money for people with severe medical bills, participated in the Mazone Garden, which donated over 1,200 pounds of produce to lunch break. He was involved in Hurricane Sandy Aid, Relay for Life, and Habitat for Humanity, among with other community volunteer activities. His most recent project, Shine a Light, has worked to prevent numerous bicycle accidents in and outside of Red Bank. Dean Ross explains, "When I noticed the number of fatalities on bikes at night, I knew something had to be done. So far, with the help of MRT and St. Anthony's Church, Shine a Light has installed over 200 lights on bicycles. He soon plans to extend this project to Freehold and Long Branch." Social action has become a family affair in the Ross household. His daughter Melanie works for the Women's Law Center in DC, where she helps petition the Supreme Court for women's rights. His son, Sean, served for 13 months in Iraq in the Army, and his daughter Dee has been involved in social action as a youth director and coordinator of the Midnight Run, which donates coats to the needy in the New York metropolitan area. Dean's wife, Sharon, is currently collecting baby clothes at Brookdale to be sent to Africa. About 3 years ago, husband and wife traveled to Zambia and Botswana, where they visited an orphanage. The mattresses were in poor condition, so they remedied the problem by sending the mattress covers. Dean also sent over 70 pairs of shoes to Livingstone, Zambia. Dean recalled his experience there, saying, "You see how people live. They play with bicycle rims and rolled up plastic bags. That is what they play with. They'd be lucky if one house had electricity. We take the simplest of things for granted." When attending Red Bank High School, Dean was the president of the Audio and Visual Aid Club. He still remembers his math teacher, Anthony, or otherwise known as Doc Truffalo, who was also the advisor of this club. He learned a lot from him and remembered an assembly at the end of the year that Dean didn't want to attend. His teacher surprised him by granting him an award, which really resonated with him. Dean says that he is still friends with some of the people he met in high school. Reflecting upon this, Dean Ross states, "People need to help other people. I see this world as filled with givers and takers, and the former being the positive people. You want to surround yourself with the positive ones." In conclusion, everyone should think about the things Mr. Ross has accomplished. Remind yourself that there is something you can do. If he sees a broken, discarded bike, he'll pick it up, fix it, and donate it. He only hopes his example can be contagious. Therefore, I am proud to congratulate Dean Ross on being one of the 2016 Distinguished Alumni.
He's such a great guy. He married a good one.